Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I made another opinion video regarding LDH. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave the video at the end. Today, I will be sharing a few of my J-pop opinions. If you agree, disagree, or have any other opinions, please leave a comment. Now, let's get started. Anyone can listen to J-pop. There are quite a few misconceptions going around, and this is one of them. J-pop is so diverse that I find it hard not to like at least a part of it. I have to admit, I struggled a bit at first because I wasn't used to this type of music. But after finding a few groups that I liked, everything came so natural and I found myself loving J-pop more and more. I don't like AKB48. Before I begin presenting my arguments, I would like to know if you like AKB or not. I'm curious to see if people tend to like them or tend to dislike them. Even though I've been active in the J-pop community, I still haven't figured it out. Now, coming back to my opinion, I thought about it a lot, and the main reason I don't like this group is the way it is pushed and promoted in Japan. The management tries way too hard to promote them, and the thing that annoys me the most is that most of the times they are the act representing J-pop. As I said before, J-pop comes in all shapes and sizes, and therefore having one group to represent the whole genre is simply impossible. A few other things I don't like about AKB are the focus on beauty and not on talent, the lack of energy while performing, and their elder fan base. No one can deny that AKB48 is the type of group that focuses more on beauty and tends to promote prettier girls, not the talented ones. And obviously, I find this sad and unfair. I don't know if this is just my imagination, but most of the times I see AKB, they seem very tired and their performances seem so dull, at least to me. Now, I don't know how many of you are aware of these middle-aged men that are really into idols. Of course, they aren't representing the whole fan base, but they are the reason for the dating ban in the idol industry, which creates a very unhealthy situation for them and for the idols. The female idols won't be able to date until they graduate, which obviously kills any chances of having a love life in their teens. And the middle-aged fans will live with this fantasy that they are in a relationship with the idols. But before they realize it, they will be forever alone. And the chances of finding a partner or a wife after 40 years old are getting slimmer. So at the end of the day, no one has anything to win from this type of marketing. No Amen is actually a good song. I know, I said I don't like AKB48. What I meant is that I can support this group because of my previous arguments. I enjoy a few of their songs, including this one. No Amen is, in my opinion, a good song, not only because it is catchy, but also because it is something new, and I was glad to see that AKB have challenged themselves with a harder dance routine. I usually don't praise AKB48, but they did a good job on this one, and I honestly cannot understand why people are complaining about it. USA is overrated. Let's be honest, the hype this song got is way too big. It simply was catchy, that's all there is to it. And the lyrics were a bit too repetitive for J-pop. On the bright side, the Pump members are very good dancers. The hype for Kenshi Yonezu is insane. I can't believe Japanese fans and international fans like Kenshi Yonezu so much. It's funny that we finally agreed on one artist that both sides enjoy. Another funny thing is that Kenshi might be the first artist who is successful on YouTube as well as in selling physical copies of his singles and albums. Why so many complaints about Perfume and Future Pop? This was a pretty hot topic this summer when Perfume released their album Future Pop, and a lot of people were disappointed with it. I think they were overreacting. I enjoyed all their singles, and I strongly believe it's not such a horrible album as everyone describes it to be. It may not be their best album, but it is not a bad one. Scandal didn't turn pop. Scandal has tried some things, and maybe the most unfortunate outcome was Yellow. I'm not 100% sure if this album was meant to be like that or if it was rushed and they didn't have time to produce a better track list. At one point, Tomomi said she had trouble writing songs on Hello World Tour, so that's how I concluded this album might have been rushed. So yeah, Yellow was more pop than rock, and I agree with this opinion. But after that, they came back with their old sound and produced Honey. So please go and listen to Honey right now. It's my favorite album, and I strongly recommend it. Johnnies need to open a YouTube channel for their acts. It is time to finally embrace the digital era and bring their music to YouTube. I know they have a channel for their soon-to-be rookies. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I would like to see a channel for all their acts. I mean, let's be honest, you have one of the most successful boy bands, I'm talking about Arashi, and you're telling me you are afraid your sales will go down if you make it easier for your public to listen to your music and watch your videos? I mean, there is no way in hell your fan base will simply disappear and stop buying your albums only because you put your music on YouTube. That's impossible and silly. Fairies' choreos are no joke. When it comes to dance, everyone thinks of LDH, but let's take a moment and appreciate fairies for their choreos. This is all I have to say. I'll let fairies do their magic. AAA is such a versatile group. This is more of a fact, but if we're still appreciating groups, let's also praise AAA for trying and pulling off so many styles in the past 13 years. I wish more co-ed groups would debut in the future. I love AAA and LOL, so I would love to see more groups like this. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I will make this short. So, my last opinion is that Little Glee Monster is so underrated. Everyone keeps complaining that J-pop girl groups don't have strong vocals. Have you listened to Little Glee Monster? If not, please go and do so. The thing that sets them apart is that good energy and the pure joy of singing. This is what I have to say, and if you are a fan, you should know that they will release a new album next year, so make sure you get your copy while you can. So this was my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to hearing your opinions, and sorry if I sounded dead inside. Yeah.